Kandiga and Doba are two towns located in the Kassina-Nankana West District and Kassina-Nankana municipality of the Upper East region. They fall within the Bolga area of the Church of Pentecost. The protracted dispute between the Doba and Kandiga communities over the years has been a matter of each community claiming ownership of a piece of land. This has resulted in recent violent clashes and wanton destruction of lives and properties. In 2020 alone, from March to December, about 5 significant and life-threatening clashes took place. The worsening safety and security of the Church of Pentecost in these communities made it imperative for the Executive Council of the Church, with an advice from the Bolga Area Executive, to, as a matter of urgency, transfer the District Minister of Doba, whose local assemblies are directly embedded in these two communities in Navrongo. The Minister of Interior for Ghana, by an executive instrument on Monday, 21st of December 2020, renewed a curfew imposed on the two towns and their environs in the Upper East region from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. A visit to the two communities revealed that about 10 local assemblies of the Church of Pentecost have been affected by the conflict. For fear of reprisal, some of the members have relocated to nearby serene communities and have abandoned their homes and now worshipping with assemblies of nearby districts such as Sumbrungu, Zogo, and Navrongo. The few who remain have no place to stay nor food to eat, as their homes have been burnt down, farms destroyed, and livestock killed. The Navrongo district pastor now oversees the church in the Doba district. This is a 4-bedroom mission house put up to house the district pastor responsible for this area, Doba district. But it's unsafe for him to reside here, and so he has been transferred. The building is here idle with no one to use it because of the conflict between these two towns. We're going to be speaking to the district pastor for Navrongo, who now takes care of this district, even as we pray and hope that peace will come to this particular community.
Currently, the current situation is calm, but there is still fears on the ground because the disputed area where some of our members reside, now they cannot stay there. Most of them have moved to this side, and then the others who belong to the other community, they have also moved to Sumbrungu and Mirigu side to also reside there. So currently on the disputed land, church activities is not going on. It has affected the members very badly. Some of the members, their houses have been burnt, and some, because they have moved from where they reside and are now residing at other place, they are more or less like refugees. So feeding and then those whose houses have been burnt, their belongings and other things. So it is actually difficult. And I think at the recent classes that happened 3 weeks ago, even last month, it affected 2 Sundays. Some of the locals could not attend service because they were closest to the disputed area. So on our tight record, it is indicated that those locals could not meet. Currently, this side, there are 2 communities, and then the disputed land is in the middle. So this side there is peace. It's only
this side.
Doba side.
The Doba side.
The conflict is between Doba and Kandiga communities. So the Doba side here, I think the churches here, unless maybe there is a classes, and then those that are closer to the disputed land, they cannot attend church. But those who are this side closer to Navrongo and other, they attend service.
I spoke to some members and officers of the church who came around on hearing that the Pen TV crew had arrived in Doba.
Ntokame ahaye pa bebre. Ama ya soro kro aye bibia ho. Anwumre ye ntumi nkwa asore. Ena members no bebre no ya hyehyehyehye wo mu fie. Wo mu aduane. Sese wo kwasra ebi wo ho no ma kwasra obi dan a. Bi wo ha omobro ni bi wo ha wo de be ma wo ha wo si han. Na han na ye na me se ntokwa ni si ye nti. Na yeshishi bibia nti sika wode be han dan no kra no eno nso asan akoye asem nti ama members ni bebre no titi
jeble wana de dat mamo pa hopotira kra la katone chechla nga de la basa hopokami na hunja sordi de hoyelum hokami huyeto engsi posu zata na kwa makami na bankirizia kami na bandetizia de ti jeble ke mbone bitala nenga kudila sala ndant pa chiapo na ingapo
ndakwan eha ya members na ha ya drink akra e ma ya disturbance because we have they say no say ya ko asori yentimi ko asori ndakwan enti ama kefi aba anyumre say yentimi ko asori eno na chikura no members no bebre no fie fie no omase fie nti omni baby a ombetena se ombeda nya asunjia na sa honto kakra na ometumi abaso kura no e asam binim tu firi baby a omo no ko tena kuro foforo nti kanenti se omodan na omndu ani nyina ase masai ni nyina nto kanenti ano kura chi no ama ewoma takwana so ne ya na timi ya no se Saturdays ni Sunday na yana takwane eba pa enti ye programs enti wo ha ote obehuna se tuo bobona omu Georgia no bayre akoya sore members no kora hu wo enti timi ba is a best also yana yentimi nya sore kwa.
When it happens like this, they all run away, especially the young ones.
I moved with my team to Kandiga, close to the disputed land. It was a rather tense ride to the town, as myself and my crew could not tell exactly how the community folks would respond to our arrival at the conflict site. Entering the town, you could still see the presence of the military who have been stationed there to enforce the curfew and also maintain law and order. We got to Kandiga close to some of our local churches that have been closed down as a result of the conflict. Some of the church members who had first-hand experience with the conflict shared their predicaments.
Mukrotuo sana na chese ebinumu di akire omo amunni tuo no mugire emu di akire chese moye se omo ben fie na omo botuo na ofie honom ansa na omo de ba duru honom na maybe na obia aboabo no ho na ofie honom a na se omo tutuo na ofie honom hu se obia ni honom na chese omo de awure honom ntem se na menuane no wodam honom a wosesa nema ese omo tutuo na fie honom mo nya duru fie hokoro no na chese ade na kwaka no to omo duru fie no kwa na mam ne wa wudada
Sisi a oye den ko asore oye den ko ejuma sisi a baby abete kura asesa no sa ne am oye ne den
nti yentimi nya hwe esense efie ni ho obetena mu na chese wonti fie ko obere waka se ukọ ejuma nti chese nkwala no nkwa na mede omo akotena chese sa na mekunu kura wadwana cross ite se haside esense ntoko nti kwan ni ho obefiri ho no ma be cross aba hase na chese me na me hwe nkwala no wo bebia mede omo kọ sumburu ho no na kyerɛ sɛ akwalaa baako so a ne maame awu agya no so ɛsɛn sɛ ne papa so ɛni hɔ no nti yɛ na yɛhyɛ no so sɛ me kunu so ni ha sae nti me na meyɛ nea membɛyɛ na mbɛsɛn ne sika na ɔmo no baabi akwalaa no ɔmo de na akorosa kɔ gɛl ne maame hɔ ɛsɛn sɛ kwan ne ɛnya njoyɛ nti mentimi nkoroso nkɔgye akwalaa no nti yɛ mesɛn ne sika wiki bia no masɛn ne sika na ɔmo de atɔ sara lak na adede na ɔmo de ahyɛ akwalaa no.
Apostle Wilberforce Nkrumah Jiman is the Bolga area head of the Church of Pentecost. He helped me understand the real situation and how bad the church has been affected.
For now, the Doba side, the assembly, there are 9 assemblies at the Doba side. They are operating, so just like half of the church, but 50% of the church members is operating over there. But for the rest, a lot of them have scattered. They've gone to seek refuge elsewhere, in the nearby communities. But most of them who went out now are fellowshipping with the various districts where they find themselves. Yeah, so they are not lost, but they are just scattered. We've gotten the list of them from the various districts. You know that most of them, a huge number. So there are few who have remained here, and still we are looking at how best we can also get them integrated, into the system.
Mirigu district is not party to the conflict. However, the 12th of December 2020 devastating clashes extended to its fringes, affecting 4 of its local assemblies, with the houses of some of her members burnt down completely by the assailants.
Ama nkura no kura ni omo betra me asoma omo na ihuma bi yebire kuja ntama ebimu atututu akwan akotena miamia ana disia so aduane kura na wodi nkura no ba o medi no aya de so ihu ne yemfe no nkire ana wantuma ne ade no man ne bia hye tisia no obimu akoteta on papa no fi aso mo fa so makotom kuru ana me kasa mi mono nso de tu no omutu mitu ai itu na omutu ya no ya me adom ti sede me ho ya kakra na me moa ne me ayamwa ne me adwane amo amene aja ene ma ni da so me de tifia important wa ni na nso de ba sa mo abafa ni na mo ni na rekọ ana me adwane so ahyehyehye wo me so man no me kan ho man no ho bi nti wo mo twa man no ho manso nti wo man ya wo mo dia nti no aye kru no ya wo mo dia nti wo mo nti ase nti ntu firi kru no ne bla ya wo mo de tu mi tu no no me wa dia me nse aja dia ya yesu hu ba kra na udwane kra wo sa ko wachi nti ana mama de da so hate ya no me no ma me wo mo titi ya no mo ebi ma sa ba a mo ta nti na me ni tira bi anya yi ana me da so tia
engba to kwa no ba ko taratla o san dia.
They're not prepared for the recent fight that came on. They were all deciding the people came and attacked them. They were not able to pick any of their food stuff, and they burned all their food stuff and where they sleep. And the children, the small children, they have to send it to their relations who at Mirigu and the other areas who the fight has not been affected. The husband said they have to send him far away so that he will know he is not strong enough to run when they come to attack. So that's why he has run to some place. And he's left when it is in the night. Then they will sweep all the ashes away and then they sleep there. Then the following day they get up and go. And even now, even if the food, they eat any food, you can't have attention to that because when they hear any sound small, they become afraid. So they can't even eat food properly, and then they're always sitting in tensions. And then those who are somehow able to withstand that are able to stand it, but all of them have moved to some areas.
Mirigu district pastor explains what the district did as an initial support for its members.
By God's grace, we put it before all the members concerning some members that are residing here who have been affected. And then we were able to mobilize food items, rice, beans, granuts, that can sustain and support them for some time. And also we also organized, as a district, we organized 6 bills of used clothing so that we could share to those people that have been affected. So that is what we have done so far. Besides that, to the member Yao Abosariko, who was gunshot, was taken to Tamale Hospital. We visited him, and by God's grace, he's back. And he's the one that you interviewed at first. So we have also paid visit to the members to sort of console with them what has happened to them.
The church at Doba was drawn into the conflict as a result of 3 executives members occupying key positions in the Doba community as assemblyman, community youth leader, and a royal from Doba Chief's palace. Their chiefs are invariably at the forefront of the dispute. Apostle Nkrumah Ajiman explains further.
3 of our elders who are the Doba side, are community leaders. Yeah, and so one is an assemblyman who's an elder. Then another is the community youth leader who is an elder. And then one is also from the palace, the royal. And so these people normally move with the king or the chief. Yeah, so at one time when that's what we are told, that when the Kandiga people were offering some communal labor at the Kandiga junction, trying to put up a police post, I think the Doba chief, heard of it, and then went and moved to that ground with the 3 officers and other people, and then, in order to tell them that they should follow due process, even though it was not coming to stop them, but they should follow due process. And during the interaction at that time, brought about the exchanges that someone was trying, to film, to take video show coverage of what the chief was saying. And one of the Doba people who went with the chief, wanted to restrain that person. And that the whole thing escalated into the fight here and there, and that has brought us to where we are now.
This is the situation in the Doba district and the Kandiga township in the Bolga area of the Church of Pentecost. Peace is indeed precious. From conflicts and disasters come death, destruction, and displacement. The Church of Pentecost in the Bolga area has and continue to suffer from conflicts in the region. May we as a church and as Christians in general pray for peace to reign in the world. Daniel Kwabna Mante, reporting for Pen TV News.